Brothers and sisters, imagine yourself praying next to your brother and you hate him. You don't like him. There is a problem in my heart toward my brother who is praying next to me. Do you think that our salah will be raised to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? No. So we have to try our best to work on our hearts, ya ikhwani. And the one who was called by a woman to do the haram, a moment of strength and power and iman, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect this person to do, from the haram. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put this person who said, Inni akhafu Allah. Inni akhafu Allah. Wallahi, as parents and teachers and imams, we have to try to train our kids and our students and our brothers and sisters to practice the word Inni akhafu Allah. I fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I don't want to do the haram because one day, even if I enjoy the moment of haram now, in the day of judgment, it will not be easy. وَمَا كَانَ رَبُّكَ نَسِيًّا. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us all. And the last one, ya ikhwani, رَجُلٌ ذَكَرَ اللَّهَ خَالِيًا فَفَاضَتْ عَيْنَهُ. Imagine yourself, while you are in your room, or in your car, or at work, or in the park, or anywhere, and you start thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And such a beautiful, nice feeling will touch your heart, and that will affect your eyes, and some tears will come out. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم ورجلا ذكر الله خاليا ففاضت عيناه. With no force. There's something related to the heart, affected the whole body, and the eyes start bringing tears. This moment, ya ikhwani, could be a reason for any one of us to be under the shade of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allah, gather us all under your shade, ya Rabbil Alameen. Brothers, when we say the example of sadaqah, subhanallah, I was listening to one of the sheikhs, and he said once a wealthy person decided to invest in houses. And one of the houses was rented to a person who was giving the rent every year. After 12 years, he stopped giving the rent, and the owner was in another country. So he waited 1 year, he did not receive anything. So he decided to travel all the way to see what's going on with his house. He knocked the door. A young kid who's about 10 or 11 years old, he went out, Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. Where is your father? He said, my father already passed away 1 year ago. Then he said, can I talk to your mom? He said, wait. She came out with hijab, with haya, shyness, and she said, he told her, I am the owner of the house. I did not receive the rent for 1 year. She told him, my husband passed away. And if we have enough money, we will pay you. But I promise, inshallah, when we get the money, we will give it to you. He said, I have to take you to the court to write for me, my money. She said, it's okay. The second day they went to the court, and she agreed in front of the judge that, she has to pay him this amount. He said in front of the judge, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, she is free from this responsibility. 1 year. Ya ikhwani, we will leave the dunya. No one will take even $1 to his grave. No one of us. Whatever we send for the akhirah, that will wait for us, insha'Allah ta'ala. Ya Allah, make it easy for all of us. So then he said something beautiful. He said, in front of you, I want you to change the ownership of the house to be for this widow and her kids. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. How is our feeling about this thing, ya ikhwani? Ash-shu'ur. There is something called ash-shu'ur. It could be positive, and we will be rewarded for it, insha'Allah ta'ala. And it could be negative, and we will be punished. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us all. You heard about the lady who kept the cat until that cat dies? What Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said about that lady? Help me. She will be from the people of the hellfire. there is bad feeling, evilness in the heart of this lady. It was the reason for her not to have any mercy toward a cat. What about the mercy toward human? On the other hand, you know the story of the lady who gave the water to the dog. Rasulullah ﷺ said, فَشَكَرَ اللَّهُ لَهَا فَغَفَرَ لَهَا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala thanked that lady and forgave her sins. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us all. At the end, ya ikhwani, I don't want to make it too long. Try your best to show a good and positive feeling to the people around you. To your spouses, to your parents, to your kids, to your brothers and sisters around you. When you see your brothers, smile to them. Do we get ajr for that, ya ikhwani? Yes, Rasulullah ﷺ told us. تَبَسُّمُكَ فِي وَجْهِ أَخِيكَ صدق. I love the faces which are smiling. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And the good words also, sadaqah. To be happy for the good things, this is a good sign. الْفَرَحُ بِالطَّاعَةِ. When you do something good and you feel happy, this is a good sign. What about the mistakes? If you feel bad about the bad things you do, that's a good sign, because it will lead you to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. نسأل الله أن يحفظ قلوبنا جميعا. إخواني وأخواتي. Next Sunday, inshallah ta'ala, we have a fundraising for your brothers and sisters in Yemen. And I think you heard about Yemen. And the situation there is not okay. People are starving. There's no fundraising tonight. The table is on your way. You could take some flyers. If you're able to come, you are very welcome. If you can't, you could send anything for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bring some good feeling in the heart of the widows, the orphans, and the needy people. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gather us all under His shade يوم القيامة. اللهم اغفر ذنوبنا واستر عيوبنا واجبر كسرنا وتول أمرنا وأعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.